Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my theory tuition series where I'll lead you step by step through the ABRSM theory grades. We're cracking on now through this grade 4 sample paper. This is a sample paper showing the new syllabus layout. You can find this and download it for free from ABRSM website. You'll find the link in the description below as well to help you to get there. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets. They're available in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series. There's also a page with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can access information about the books that I have available. I've written How to Take Your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's an exam technique guide full of tips and techniques on how to best prepare for your exam, and also how to best make use of the time when you're in that exam room working through your exam paper. So if you go to sharonbill.com, it's all there for you. If you can give me a like, that'd be fab. That'd be really encouraging to me. And please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. There's lots more in store. And so now we'll carry on with this sample paper. And so if you turn with me to page 6, and we're going to continue with question 5. If you haven't done so already, then just have a crack at this yourself, either a question at a time or just go through it all and then come back into the video and check them through. It doesn't matter if you've made a mistake, it's okay to make mistakes. We're only ever working in pencil. You can always erase and try again, or you could even just print it off and try again. It's better to work that way and learn by your mistakes. So let's have a go through this together now. So question 5 asks us to rewrite the following passage in simple time but without changing the rhythmic effect. So we've got to include a new time signature now. Now at the moment 6/8 is 6 quaver beats or 6/8 notes, which falls into 2 groups of 3. That's compound time, and we need to change that to 2 groups of 2 to make it simple time. And so we need the time signature. That's duple compound, so now we need duple simple, so that will be 2/4. And that's the thinking bit done really. Now all we need to do is either remove a dot or a duplet. A duplet is just as if we'd got dots either side of those. It stretches 2 into the time of 3. So we'd remove the dots, remove the duplets, and then when there's a group of 3 we need to squish that into time of 2, and we would do that by adding a triplet sign. So of course we remove that dot as well. Here we go then. So now we'll just sort of copy the blobs. Get these note heads in place. Just a bit of copying now. This is the easy bit. I'm keeping it aligned so that I don't lose track where I am and end up missing bits. It's so easy to do that. So I already know we've got to remove the dot, remove the dot. So we're removing the duplet because that's 2 stretched into the time of 3. Another way of doing it would be to add dots next to both of those. That would remove the need for a duplet. We don't need any of those though, because we want just 2 in the time of 2, so that'll do. And then here we've got a group of 3 that we need to change to a group of 2. And so we just need to add a triplet sign. We don't need the duplet sign, and that's job done. There we go. Just glancing through, I've just noticed I need to also add a triplet sign here. Talking about it but didn't actually write it, so of course we need a triplet sign there too. Let's press on. So we're doing a bit of jumping around, switching clefs here. We need to rewrite the alto clef notes at the same pitch, so just be careful you don't end up jumping octaves unwittingly. But we now need to put them into the treble clef. So the clue is to use middle C as an anchor point. So there's middle C in the alto clef. So that's the C, B flat below middle C. So there's our middle C. So the B flat below is that one there. So now you can tell we've gone above middle C, C, D, E, F, G, A, sharp above middle C. So there's middle C, C, D, E, F, G, A sharp above middle C. So you'll just end up getting an octave or two out if you forget to relate back to middle C. If you keep middle C in mind, then that should keep you anchored. Next question. So again, similar principle here. We need to transpose this melody up one octave, and we need to change from bass to treble. So again, we need to make sure we keep middle C in mind to make sure that we transpose the right way and the right number of octaves. So there's our middle C line, that's our reference point. At the moment, this is the E, all cows eat, below middle C. So to transpose up an octave, we've got to go to the E above middle C, which would be this one here. If you end up writing this one, you've gone an octave, you've gone 2 octaves above, and so you've got an octave too far. So you can see that we just need to go 1 octave above. Now once we've done that, that's kind of the thinking done. We can do the rest by working out the intervals. So 1, 3, 5, 7 takes us to the D, 1, 3, 5, 7. Down a step next door. Now that's middle C, and so an octave higher is this one, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8 above middle C. So we know we're in the right octave here. So now we're going to jump down 1, 3, 5, 6. 1, 3, 5, 6. And you can tell that we're back where we started. So we know we've not gone wrong. Shall I do that flat side again? That went a bit wonky. There we go. So next door note down, next door note down, and I'm keeping everything aligned so I don't get lost because it's going to get busy now. So back up a step, next door note, up a step, adding the accidentals as I go, up a step. I'm not doing the stems just yet because we're going to have to think about which direction they're going to go. Up a step, up a step, up a step, and that takes us back to the C we were on, so we know we've not gone wrong. And now we need to go 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5 down to the F sharp, because we're going from F sharp and bass to F sharp and treble up an octave. Jump up a third, that's the A. And now we go 1, 3, 5, 6 down, 1, 3, 5, 6. That takes us to middle C. And that's the C, all cows eat grass, that's the way of remembering the bass clef notes. There's the C below middle C, and so up an octave takes us exactly to middle C, and so we know we're correct. Next door note D, and then we're jumping up 1, 3, 5, 6. 1, 3, 5, 6 to the B, and then down a third to the G. So just using the intervals and then just finding suitable reference points to double check yourself is the best way to go about it. And so now we've got to decide whether the stems go up or down. Now here, this one would need to go up. Technically these two need to go down, but this one's much further away from the middle line than those two, so this one kind of needs it more, as it were. So we're going to go with that one. Oops, just throwing the ruler around. These obviously need to go stems up because they're well past the middle line. Stems up again here. So just show that that's ascending. We've got 2 beams, and then I can just pop those in. Now then, that one technically should have the stem going down, but it's kind of outvoted by those two. So it stems up again. And then stems up again. Stems up. There we go. That's that one completed. And so let's turn over to the last question, and then we still get in this new syllabus layout, we still get the last question is the harmony related questions with the triads, my favourite bit. And so the key here is C major, and we need to describe or name these chords 1, 4 and 5. So let's work out what we're looking for straight away. So we're looking 1, 4 and 5 in C major. So the first note of the scale is C, fourth is C, D, E, F, fifth is G. And let's work out the triads based on the first, third and the fifth note of the, working up from the bottom note. So that's C, E, G, F, A, C, G, B, D. There we go, that's the thinking done. So let's see what we've got here. F, C, F, A, that's a chord 4. So you could either write the Roman numeral chord 4. Roman numerals tell us it's a chord. Single numbers refer to just individual notes. Alternatively, you could call it by its technical name because that's the subdominant. There we go. So number 2, we've got C, G, C, E. That's definitely chord 1, or we could say tonic, either one of those will do. So we've got G, G, B, D. That's definitely chord 5. That's the dominant. There we go. So last question. Similar process of thinking, but we need to just take that thinking a little bit further. So we've got to describe these triads. However, we can't do that until we've worked out the key. Now we need to bear in mind that the key could be major or it could be minor. And so we're going to have to just work through a few options to see which one will fit. So we've got a key signature of B, E, A, D, G flat. So that could be D flat major. Again, if you've done all of your thinking beforehand and you've written out your keys and your circle of fifths, you've already done all of that thinking rather than continually having to keep bringing it to mind. So it could be D flat major, or it could be B flat minor. So chords 1, 4 and 5 in D flat major, we don't really need to bother putting all the flats because the key signature takes care of that. So chord 1 is D, F, A flat. The key signature does all that, so I won't bother anymore. Chord 4, D, E, F, G will be G, B, D with the relative flats put in, with the necessary flats. And then we know that that's 1, 3, 5, so the fifth is A, C, E. So that's if we're in D flat major. Alternatively, we could be in B flat minor. So let's just work out there. B flat, B, C, D, E, and then B, C, D, E, F is 5. So let's just work out the triplets. B, D, triplets, triads I should say. B, D, F, E, G, B, F, A, C. So let's see what we've got here. So we need to see what options we've got. So we've got an E, G, B. It's not going to be one of those. It's here. So we can tell that we're actually in B flat minor now. And it's chord 4, or you could say subdominant. So you've just got to do a bit of extra work here, as we've got an option to major or minor key. However, in this next one, actually we know straight away that it's a minor key because this natural here gives us the clue instantly. Remember that the chord 5 in a minor key, the middle note when it's in this root position, always has the raised 7th. We're in alto clef here. That's C, that's B. We've got a B natural, which is the raised 7th of C, 7 to 8, C minor, which has a key signature of 3 flats. So straight away we know that that's the key of C minor, and it's called 5 or the dominant. However, if you're not very confident at just going for it like that, by all means, just work out all your possible triads and just take it through the stages there. Let's have a look at this one. So again, we're going to have to just think, well, let's try this from another way then. So we've got the option of working everything out. We've taken this as a clue and that saved us a lot of work. Let's do this. By all means, you can write out all your triads, or let's see if we can just get to it straight away. We're in the bass clef, we've got an A, C, E. And so we know that we are in A major. ACE has a key signature of 3 sharps, and so that's our tonic triad. So actually we can just get there straight away by just taking a little bit of a quick look at it. However, if you're not convinced, by all means just work out all your options first. So our key is 3 sharps, which is A major. And we've straight away got number 1, or the tonic. So F sharp minor, the related key, wouldn't fit any of those chords. Well, that's the end of that sample paper. I do hope that you found that helpful. I hope that you're enjoying working through this as much as I am. I'm really enjoying working through these with you. If you can give me a like, that'd be really great. That'd be encouraging to me. And please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. There's lots more in store, even though we've just finished this paper. And please do go to sharonbill.com and have a browse around all the resources available to you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.